Hey guys, it's Mr. B here again. Thank you for checking out my channel today. Today we have a brand new PowerPoint tutorial video. This is an Easter theme PowerPoint game which you can make for yourself. You can grab the free materials in the description box below this video and you can follow along with this tutorial and make your own Easter PowerPoint game. If you're new to this channel, please don't forget to subscribe and turn on your notification bell so that you can get the latest materials when I post them up on this channel. So this PowerPoint game uses a few triggers and a morph transition. So if you hit the right arrow on your keyboard, you can see that it will morph into the game like this. So we have 3 baskets here, an egg, an Easter egg, and you have to guess where the egg is going to be hidden. And you have answers below the baskets, so you can choose the basket that you think the egg is going to be in. So this is like a shuffle game here. So you click on the egg and the basket will shuffle, just like this. And once it's finished shuffling, you'll get a question here and you just have to choose the right answer. So number 2, nothing there. Number 3, nothing. And let's try number 1. And there is the hidden Easter egg. So number 1 is the correct answer, or the left basket is the correct answer. So here we have the answer down here. You can edit this later to match your class. So let's try it again. I will click on the egg here and it's going to hide the egg in the basket and start shuffling. And once it's finished, the student can try to guess where the egg is hidden by choosing the correct answer. So basket 1, nothing there. Maybe here. Maybe it's the middle one. It's the middle one. All right. So you can make this PowerPoint game for yourself, and I'll show you how to do that. So here we have it again. We'll shuffle it. It's very easy to make, and you can use this with whatever language or grammar or lesson that you want. All right, so let's see this basket. It's not there. Let's try the third one. All right. And it's here on the third one. And hit the left arrow on your keyboard to zoom, to go to the title screen. Hit exit and we'll go to file and new presentation. And we don't need this, so you can delete this and this as well, so we don't need that. We just want a blank canvas here. So go to picture and we're going to find the backyard picture here, and we're going to insert that, and we'll just make this picture a little bigger here on our canvas here. We'll just make it a little big, drag it here, and that looks good. And maybe we can make it a little bigger. So just make it a little bigger than the canvas itself. And we'll go to center here, make sure it's centered and aligned in the middle, and I think that looks okay. And now we'll go to picture again, and we're going to put in some clouds, and we'll grab that one here, and we'll just move it here, up here, anywhere you want, it's fine, it doesn't have to be perfect. Now we'll go and insert another cloud from picture, and we'll move it here. I think that looks good. And now we'll put some bushes. So go to picture and find a bush picture, and we'll put it here on the left, and we'll make it a little bigger. I think a little bigger will be fine because it's going to get smaller on the next slide. So, and just position it until you're happy. I'll copy and paste that, and I'll flip this to mirror the other bush, and until I'm happy with the positioning. Maybe here, I think this is okay. This is good enough. All right. Okay, and now we have our bush and cloud on the first slide. That's it. That's all we have to do. And now we're going to duplicate this slide. So go to duplicate slide. And now we are going to shrink and move the bushes off the screen a little bit. Maybe I'll make it a little smaller. I'll just drag it here, make it a little smaller. It doesn't have to be perfect. And then we'll just drag it off a little bit. So go ahead. You can do that. Shrink your bushes and just drag it off. And you can pause this video too if you need to go over the steps again. But I'll try to keep it fairly simple for you guys here. Okay, so just drag the bushes off here. You want to do the same with the clouds, just drag it off. I think that's okay. I would just make it a little smaller, that's all. All right. I think that's okay. I think that's okay. All right, now we'll just make the background picture a little bigger and make sure to center this again, line center, and we'll align bottom this time. And now we can test out the morph transition. We're going to select transition up here and we're going to choose morph. And then we're going to change the duration to 1 second and apply to all. And now we can test it out by hitting the back arrow key on our keyboard and the front arrow key to see what it looks like. So the left and the right arrow key on your keyboard. All right, now we're ready to make the shuffle game. So let's go grab our basket and insert it in there, and we'll just make this a little smaller, maybe about 4, I think is okay, and we'll put that in the middle. So go ahead and do that. And align center once you're happy. And then we're going to Control C and Control V to copy and paste the picture. The command might be a little different on your PC or your laptop. I'm using a MacBook, so it's Control C and Control V, copy and paste. And we'll just drag it off to the right and to the left until it aligns just right. The spacing is right. I think that looks okay. Okay, the spacing is okay now. And now we're ready to animate this. So it's very easy. We're just going to use one animation for the shuffling effect. So we'll click here, but before doing that, we want to give it a name. So let's go give it a name. So this will be easier to find later. So we'll call this basket 2 for the middle basket, and we'll call this basket 3. And this one will be basket number 1. So it'll be easier for us to track this later when we animate this. All right, now we have the basket. Now we can animate it. Go to animation, and we're going to go here. And then we're going to choose line animation, this one. And then go to effect option and go to the right. And that's all you have to do. And just click off somewhere on the screen. And then we're going to click on the basket again. And then we're going to do the same thing, path animation, line, and this time we're going to go to the left. We're going to choose the left this time. All right, now we're going to go to this basket and do the same thing. We're going to go to the right. So it's a little short, so we're going to grab it and drag it. Click here and just drag it all the way to this basket right here. And let go of it. And we're going to do the same with this basket. So click on that, path animation, line animation here, and go to the left this time. Again, it's short, so we're going to click on the animation here, and we're going to drag it to this basket over here. And then just let go. All right, now our basket shuffling effect is done. Now we're going to put an egg here. So you can choose any Easter egg you want. For this demonstration, we're going to use this one right here. But it's really up to you which one you want to use. All right, so we're just going to make this a little smaller and put it right here and about in the middle, not too in the middle, but here. I think it's fine. And let's give it a name called egg. And now let's choose a exit animation here, exit effect, and we're going to choose float out and make sure it floats to the bottom. Yep, that's fine. All right. Now let's open an animation pane. Click on here, the egg here. Go ahead and do that, and then click on trigger and go find the egg. So when you click on the egg, it will trigger everything here. So here we have basket 2, 1, and 3. So we're going to put it under the egg as well. And now we're ready to put some timer on these baskets. On the egg, it's okay. On click, duration 0.5, that's fine. Go ahead and do that. And I don't think we need delay here, it's fine. Now go to basket 2 up here, click on that. And then we'll also do the same for this one. We'll go with previous, go to effect, bounce, and auto reverse. So go ahead and do that. Awesome. All right, so we'll close this part, and now we're going to set the timer on here. So we have with previous, and we'll choose this right here, 0.5, and put a delay of 1, and let's repeat it 6 times. So here, 0.5, delay 1, repeat 6 times. Now let's go to the next basket. Click here on the duration, 0.5, delay. We're going to put it to 6 and repeat 6 times. So go ahead and do that. All right, let's click on basket 1. And we'll put 1 second here and delay 1 second and repeat 6 times. So go ahead and do that. And we're going to do the same for basket 3. Awesome. And repeat 6 times. So go ahead and do that. All right, I think we're all set. So let's take a look at this. So click on the egg here to see what it looks like. Seems okay to me. So our shuffling effect is working how we intended it to be. All right, so the first part is done. Now all you have to do is animate the basket tipping over. So to do that, we are going to insert another egg. So make sure you use the same egg. So let's click on the same one here. And we go to insert. And we'll just make it a little smaller. Put it here in front of this basket right here. Maybe closer to the bottom here. And after you're done with aligning it with the basket, we're going to animate the basket here. So click on all 3 basket, go to animation, and go to spin here. Next, we're going to go to effect option, click here, and go to half spin. So go ahead and do that. All right, looks good. All right, so now we choose basket 1, 2, and 3 here and go to effect, clicked on bounce in and auto reversed. And now we're going to set it to 0.5. All right, now we can set the trigger. So this is basket 1. So go find basket 1, basket 2 to basket 2, and basket 3 to 3. All right, and now we just have to animate the egg here. Let's give it a name. Maybe we can call this find egg. And we're going to use the same animation as the exit, but we're going to do the enter animation here. We're going to use float in here, but we need to change the effect option to float down. All right, and then we'll just drag that. So this is basket number 1. So that's why it's important to label our images. So now we go to basket 1 here for trigger, and here's the egg, and we want to set it to with previous. So click on that with previous, and we'll change this to 0.5 seconds, and let's give it a delay as well, 0.5. And that's okay, that's it. And now we can test it out. So we click on the egg here, and it will shuffle the basket. All right, and now we can click on a basket to see if we can find the egg. And there you go. All right, awesome. Now I'll just click on the basket here. We're going to do a little cleaning up. So click on the basket here, and I'm going to right click and go to format object. I'm going to just add a little shadow here on my basket. You don't have to do this step, but I'm going to just go to shadow here, choose dark brown, and I'm going to put a blur. All right, I just want my basket to stand out a little bit more. And now I'm going to insert the answers. So we'll go to shape here and choose a shape. And we'll make like a rectangle shape here. I think this is okay, and we'll just put that underneath the basket. Once you're happy with this, the length, we'll just drag it here underneath the middle basket. And once you're happy with the positioning, we can go ahead and take away the border here. We don't need the border. And now we'll go here and put a font. You can use whatever font you want, but I like this particular font. And I'll just change the size a little bit. You can change the size as well, and the color, whatever color you guys want is really up to you. This is your game. So just get really creative with it. And we'll put answer here. This is where your answer will go. Like I said, as I mentioned, it could be whatever it is that you guys want to teach to match your lesson. And after that, I will go to shape and gradient and add a color. And you can add whatever color you want for the gradient for the shape as well. And then I'm going to put a 3D effect here. I'll choose this bevel effect here, and I'll just make the width maybe about 12 here. I think 12 is good. Okay, that's fine. Now I'm just going to go to my text here. I'm just going to add like a little outline to my text here. As I mentioned, you can do whatever you want for your text. This is just an example to show you guys. So I put a little outline on my text, and now my answer looks okay. I'm just going to copy, paste, and just drag this underneath this basket over here. Again, copy, paste, and drag it underneath the other basket on the left as well. All right, that looks good. Now let's make a question. So we'll just copy one of these, Control C and Control V, and just move it up here, and we'll just make it a little longer for the question. And then we'll try to center it. And just place it wherever you want. And once you're happy, we'll just center the question. So align center, and I'll just move it down a little bit more. All right, awesome. I think that looks good. And now we'll just change answer here, and we'll just change it to question here. All right, now we're going to animate this. So go to animation, and we're going to choose this one right here. You can choose whatever animation you want, but I'm just going to choose the fly-in animation here. And then we'll head over to here, and we'll make sure it comes down from the top. Now go to animation pane, and we'll drag this right here underneath the egg trigger. But before that, let's go to effect, put a bounce on it, and then we are going to drag it under here. and then we're going to choose after previous. All right, let's take a look at it. So let's click on the egg here. Awesome. And now the question comes up, and then you can click on a basket to try to find the egg. The hard part is done. So now we're going to right click and go to duplicate slide. And now we are going to drag this egg over to the third basket. And once we're happy with the alignment, we can go and find the egg here. So it's under basket number 1 right now. Let's put that underneath basket 3. And now we're going to duplicate it again, and we're going to move this egg over here. And also we're going to move this egg here underneath that basket. And let's put a delay here of 0.5, and I forgot to do that for the other one, so let's go back and click on the find egg here and put the delay of 0.5. And now we can test this out again. Let's go to play. And now we should have different variations. All right, let's click on some basket here. All right, there it is. Right click on our keyboard. Let's do it again. All right, let's try the first basket. No egg there, no there, and there it is. And let's try the third one. And there it is. All right. Now we can just select all 3 and duplicate, and we just arrange it and make it very random for your student. And then you can add your answers and question later. And now we'll just add a title to here. We'll just go to the text box and drag it over our main slide here, and we'll just make it a little bigger. And I'll center it here. And again, you can use whatever font you want. You can give this whatever name you want as well. Oops, I meant to write hunt. All right, so now I'll just make this a little bigger here, and once I'm happy with that, I'm going to choose a font. I like this font. Oops, a little bigger. And then we can go to shape format here. I'll make sure it's aligned in the center first, and we'll go to shape format here, and we'll add like a outline for the text here, and we'll go to transform, bend it a little bit, and I'll just move it down a little bit more. Go to format, and I will give it a gradient fill, and maybe I'll make the outline a little thicker. I like it a little thicker. And now we'll give it a little glow. So go to glow, and I will just add a glow here, maybe a pink glow, and that's a little dark, so maybe transparency 60, and maybe the weight a little thicker for the outline. I think that's okay. That looks good. Now we can copy this, go to the first slide here, paste it, and we'll just drag this up off of the screen. And the morph transition will do the rest. So let's hit play, and there you go. Your Easter egg hunt game is complete, ready for Easter. I hope you guys enjoy this simple Easter game tutorial, PowerPoint tutorial. And if you do, don't forget to share, like, and comment. And if you guys want to see other PowerPoint game tutorial, please don't hesitate to write that down in the comment section below, and I'll take a look at that. And if you're new to this channel, you can subscribe and turn on your notification bell so that you can get the latest materials when I post them up on this channel. Again, I want to wish you guys the best of luck in your classes.